Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Hope you're having a great day. Go to the last video, if we go check it out. About the Green Well of Scotland. I've got a video of this song one minute, but this one is the Hill o' Many Stan. I don't know. Trying to like say it in more of a understand Scottish way, but I mean, I guess in stones, not spelled wrong, or stands. I'm guessing she might say, but I mean, might say it wrong. But I know these ones misinterpret certain things, so we'll see. But without further ado, though, let's go check it out.
Although there are several stone rows in Caithness, the Hill o' Many Stanes on the east coast of the county, at Mid-Clythe, north
right?
of Leibster, is undoubtedly the most remarkable.
Wait, what did you say?
County, at Mid-Clythe, north of Leibster, is undoubtedly the most remarkable.
Oh, that's said right. It sounds
There are around
odd.
200 main stones, with 540 smaller ones, placed in around 22 rows.
540? Holy shit.
These run down a southern-facing slope in a north-south direction, radiating out from a rocky knoll, although it's estimated there may have been as many as 600 main stones.
So how many are there? There are 540 or 600? You said there's 540. No, she's saying it's estimated 600. What? Alright. Carry on.
Was there perhaps a cairn on this knoll? If so, nothing remains of it today. The stones fan out slightly at the south end.
We're gonna say it
towards the eastern side of the site are further indications that there was once more stones than we currently see today.
Did you say father instead of
the stones are laid facing each other in clay.
You should have said father, not father.
Or turf-lined sockets, with smaller stones being packed around their bases.
Does seem quite a lot of stones there, but I mean...
It's thought the site was built around 4,000 years ago by the early settlers in eastern Caithness, with Sutherland being the only other area in Scotland with something similarly built. Radiocarbon dating concludes they were mainly erected during the Bronze Age, but they could have been erected as early as the Neolithic Age. The site has been recorded on several occasions, with one of the first being in 1871, when Sir Henry Dryden visited it.
1871, so it's not really that long ago then. I thought it was going to be like a lot further back, but maybe a little further back, like 16th, 17th century. Not like the 19th. Okay.
He counted 250 stones, although 58 of them were no longer erect when it was visited again in 1910. Between that time and today, around 50 stones have been lost, possibly used by local farmers or landowners.
See, I know obviously it's history and things like that, but that's probably why she said it. There was around 600 and now it's like 540 or estimated, whatever. But if it's something to do with certain, like, if it is true, if it's to do with certain history and those stones represent some sort of history or landmark or whatever, why would you use them for, well, anything really? I mean, if that was me, I'd keep them there. I mean, maybe like you know, if something went out of place, move it back into place or whatever, if you know the exact place to put it. But my personal opinion, I reckon they should be left alone, not being used, if that is like real what she said. Unless they actually got like really old and like started to like really fall apart, and I guess it makes more about history, to be honest, because it's falling apart. But you know, if it was causing a problem for like nature, if there's any nature there, like if it's actually getting like so small, it's actually getting stuck in their but whatever. Then I can understand like if they remove some of them for certain reasons, but in general, if it's like the size of these stones here, like for example, that looks fine to me. And these ones here, they look pretty fine, but I mean, like, if they're really small pieces, that's just like got so old they've fallen apart or something like that. So I can understand it, but I personally would just leave them there until they actually do like start to fall apart and break away. Just like, but I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I think history is history. I don't think anyone should actually touch like any of that. Personally, I'm just a person that loves to like, just preserve a lot of history, because not many places do anymore, and you know, it'd be nice to actually preserve a lot of it instead of I know Scotland does. So all the videos I've seen, I know Scotland has a lot of respect for history, but myself, I don't think people should use them for anything personally or move them. But unless obviously there's a reason for it, like I said, but yeah, it's animals or something like that, I don't know, but I guess I'm gonna go route on about it, you know what I mean?
Why this site was chosen is unknown, and what it symbolises is also not known, but whichever community constructed it took time.
Is it actually not known why they used it? I mean, surely they know why they used it to put that rocks there, and they've named it too, so I'm sure they know why they. Sometimes I think this when I watch this. I'm not gonna say they don't know much about the history, but sometimes because obviously they mispronounce certain like Scottish words or Scottish city names, things like that. Because this channel was actually known for a little bit, because a lot of people in the comments before said they pronounced a lot of stuff wrong or whatever. But I can understand that if you're not from around the area, I guess. But at least I'm trying to understand. If you're going to do a video about it, at least understand like, or at least try and understand if you know the history about it. But this channel does seem to miss out on certain things, unless that actually is unknown. I mean,
Time and effort to complete it. It was built with care and precision, but its meaning has been lost. Was this used for religious ceremonies, or was it to do with the seasons of the year?
I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense if it's made for religious ceremonies or certain time of the year. I guess it makes a bit little sense.
Perhaps it was used in farming, or maybe used as some kind of measure. Perhaps it was used for astronomical reasons, or simply as a meeting place. It's believed by some archaeologists that successive generations added their own stones, perhaps marking a grave or to commemorate their ancestors. No one to date knows what the site was used for, but whatever it may have been, it was certainly significant.
Interesting.
It's the largest and best preserved example of multiple rows of small stones. The largest stone at the site is around 3 feet high by 3 feet wide and between 15 and 18 inches thick. A legend associated with the stones tells the tale of a local farmer who decided to remove one of them to build a kiln.
Okay.
However, the stone was swiftly returned when it burst into flames.
So you use the stone to... Why do...
The site came into state care in 1961.
If you used to make a kiln and it burst in flames, why would you... Well, of course it bursts in flames. It's a bit... It can be warm, isn't it? Because you make a kiln on it.
And is the only example of these stone rows cared for by Historic Environment Scotland.
Alright.
So it's also the largest...
I'm just a bit confused of how the concept works and how she say. But I know it's how she says it that makes it confusing. But I don't know. It seems how she's saying certain stuff. I'm not saying her history knowledge is bad at all, as such. It's just like, I think she needs to explain things a bit better. Because some of it kind of is a bit confusing how she's portraying the words.
Such monument in the UK. It's open to the public all year round, although the stones are...
Well, it's in the open, I'm sure... Oh, it's in the open. I'm sure it's open to the public all year round. I mean, you can basically just walk through it, and there's no like fences, no doors, nothing like that. It's not saying oh, you can't access a waterfall all year round. It's just, I'm guessing if you go down to like say places like, oh, I'm just gonna say something out of blue now. If you go to a place like Canada, I'm guessing Niagara Falls is open all year round, and you know you can visit it. It's out to the open. But this is a field full of stones, so I'm pretty much obvious it's going to be open all year round, right? It's pretty much a no-brainer.
Are now being swallowed up by the heather at the site.
Hey, look. You can basically just walk from these directions or whatever, and just... Right, okay, let's carry on. Makes me laugh sometimes when I say certain things like that.
If you enjoyed this episode of Scotland's history, please like, comment.
It's a bit confusing the way she portrayed it, but I mean, I did like the video, so it needs a bit more understanding on it. But I mean, it was a good video nonetheless. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, and smash that subscribe button too. I'm over on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. Actually, there will be something a bit more different in the next video as well. I know the Chinese New Year is coming up soon. The 29th, I believe. I'm currently doing a poll on my Discord, for the people on there. I did do a poll, on my community post on YouTube as well, which only had one vote on there, so I kind of did it on my Discord as well. I will do for certain events, if the poll does actually still stay as yes, I will do a premiere for each event, like special events like Chinese New Year, everything like that, which is basically sort of like a live stream, but it's not a live stream. It will just have a chat there, and then obviously if you missed that anyway, you can still watch the video afterwards because it'll be there, and you can still view the live chat, etc. But until then, I'll see you next video, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.